Attention, Taurus. Get ready for a powerful influx of energy, because a period of incredible opportunities is on the horizon. I, your authoritative astrologer, see a time of radical change approaching in your financial sphere. Remember this date, May 14, 2025. It is from this moment that the portal to monetary fortune and career growth will open for you. No more settling for less, it's time to unlock your potential. This is not just a horoscope, it is your personal key to prosperity. Tune in positively and get ready to act, because the universe is already preparing generous gifts for you. But what exactly is behind these favorable predictions? What celestial bodies line up in a unique combination that promises Taurus such an upswing? So, Taurus, let's delve into the astrological picture that shapes your monetary horizon starting May 14, 2025. It's not just a favorable day, it's the culmination of planetary interactions specifically aligned for your sign. The key role here is played by Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, which during this period will take a particularly favorable position in relation to your sign. Its influence, like a powerful catalyst, activates dormant opportunities, opening the door to new sources of income and career growth. But Jupiter does not act alone. Its energy is enhanced by its harmonious interaction with Saturn, the planet of structure and discipline. Saturn, in favorable aspect, helps you focus on long-term goals, avoid impulsive decisions, and build a solid foundation for future prosperity. This combination of good fortune and strategic thinking is a guarantee that sudden opportunities will not be missed, but will be intelligently used to maximize benefits. Do not forget about the influence of Venus, your patron planet. Venus, being in the sign of Cancer during this period, emphasizes emotional intelligence and the ability to build harmonious relationships with colleagues and partners. These qualities will be your secret weapon in business negotiations and in making favorable deals. The ability to feel the mood of your interlocutor and find compromises will open new horizons of cooperation for you. In addition, it is important to note the transit of Uranus, the planet of unexpected change and innovation. Uranus, being in your sign, pushes you to unconventional solutions and bold experiments. Don't be afraid to take risks and try something new, especially if it has to do with technology or online business. This is where a real breakthrough can await you. Thus, May 14, 2025 is not just a date, it's an astrological portal that opens up opportunities for you that you may not have even dreamed of. But how do you make the most of this unique chance? What specific steps should you take to make career growth a reality and money luck your constant companion? So, Taurus, we've come to the most practical aspect of our money forecast. May 14, 2025 is not just a date on the calendar, it is your personal start to your career takeoff. But how can you make the most of this astrological impulse to achieve concrete results? Let's find out. First of all, forget about passively waiting for a miracle. Jupiter is certainly generous, but it favors those who act. If you've long dreamed of a promotion, now is the time to take the initiative. Prepare a convincing presentation of your accomplishments, demonstrate your willingness to take responsibility, and most importantly, don't be afraid to talk about your ambitions. Your managers need to be clear about what you want. If you are not satisfied with your current job, consider this period as an ideal time to change activities. Update your resume, actively send out responses to job openings, and attend job interviews. Planetary aspects are on your side, and even if at first there will be difficulties, do not despair. Perseverance and belief in yourself are your main allies. Special attention should be paid to opportunities related to technology and online business. Uranus, the planet of innovation, is pushing for unconventional solutions. It may be worth thinking about creating your own online project, learning new digital skills, or incorporating modern technology into your current work. Don't be afraid to experiment and look for new ways to develop. Venus in Cancer emphasizes the importance of emotional intelligence in the professional sphere. The ability to find common ground with colleagues, build trusting relationships with clients, and show empathy will be your competitive advantage. Try to avoid conflicts, be diplomatic and attentive to the needs of others. And remember, Saturn requires discipline and a systematic approach. Do not expect instant success. Develop a clear plan of action, define specific goals and consistently move towards their achievement. Do not give up in the face of difficulties, learn from your mistakes and continue to improve. Ultimately, your career success depends on your willingness to act, learn and adapt to new conditions. The planets create a favorable background, but it is you who must become the chief architect of your destiny. And, of course, it is important not only to earn, but also to properly manage the funds you receive. How to manage financial flows in this period as effectively as possible. We will talk about it a little later. So, Taurus, we have come to the most practical aspect, financial management. May 14, 2025 opens before you not just a window of opportunity, but a real gateway to financial prosperity. But, as we know, luck loves the prepared. Therefore, let's understand how to make the most of this period. The first and most important thing is to attract monetary energy. This is not just an esoteric phrase, but quite specific actions aimed at creating a positive attitude to money. Get rid of limiting beliefs, visualize your financial goals, give thanks for what you already have. It sounds simple, but it's a powerful foundation for attracting wealth. Now let's get to the specific steps. Jupiter being in such a favorable position gives you the green light to invest. But remember the wisdom of Saturn, don't jump in head first. Carefully analyze the risks and diversify your investments. Investments in technology and online projects look especially promising, as mentioned above. Uranus, the planet of innovation, favors those who are ready for unconventional solutions and bold ideas. Don't forget to develop your financial intelligence as well. Read books, attend seminars, and consult with experts. The more you know about finance, the more confident you will be in your decisions and the more opportunities you will see. Also, don't underestimate the power of emotional intelligence, especially in negotiations and business relationships. Venus in Cancer endows you with the ability to sense the mood of your interlocutor, understand their needs and find mutually beneficial solutions. Use this advantage. And finally, discipline. Saturn requires you to plan clearly and be consistent in your actions. Make a financial plan, stick to your budget, and regularly analyze your results. Without discipline, even the most favorable astrological situation will not bring the desired results. In the period from May 14, 2025, new horizons will be open to you to increase your income. Whether it is a promotion at your current job, a new project or a successful investment, the main thing is to act consciously and purposefully. Remember that financial prosperity is not an accident, but the result of your efforts and the right decisions. But is financial well-being alone enough for complete harmony? After all, there is another sphere without which it is impossible to imagine a full and happy life. But money is not the only measure of success, right? Horoscope for the period from May 14, 2025 promises Taurus not only financial upsurge, but also harmonization of personal life. After all, a strong relationship is a reliable rear, a source of inspiration and energy, so necessary for conquering career peaks. How will the stars affect the love sphere of Taurus? First of all, Venus, your patron planet, will be especially favorable to those who seek stability and depth of feelings. This time is ideal for strengthening existing relationships. Spend more time with loved ones, arrange romantic evenings, talk about your feelings openly and sincerely. Small signs of attention, care and support are the keys to a harmonious atmosphere in the family. Lonely Taurus, do not despair. The stars portend you interesting meetings and new acquaintances. Be open to communication, attend events where you can meet like-minded people. Remember that self-confidence and a positive attitude are your main allies in attracting love. Do not be afraid to take the initiative and make the first step. However, do not forget that harmony in a relationship is the result of joint efforts. Learn to listen and hear your partner, look for compromises and avoid conflicts. Remember that mutual understanding and respect are the basis of strong and long-lasting relationships. By creating an atmosphere of love and support around you, you will not only find personal happiness, but also significantly increase your productivity and self-confidence. After all, when everything is good at home, you can handle the mountains, can't you? But how to keep this internal resource, this energy necessary to achieve all the goals you set? We will talk about it separately. But monetary success is only one side of the coin. To fully enjoy the fruits of the coming changes, Taurus needs to take care of their physical and mental well-being. After all, the energy needed to realize such ambitious plans does not come from nowhere. So how can Taurus support itself during this period of intense growth? First of all, pay attention to your daily regimen. Sufficient sleep is the foundation on which your productivity is built. Don't neglect adequate rest, especially in the run-up to May 14, 2025. A balanced diet rich in vitamins and trace elements will provide your body with the necessary building material. Do not forget about physical activity. Even a little exercise or a walk in the fresh air can work wonders, energizing and improving your mood. Stress is an inevitable companion of big changes. It's important to learn how to deal with it effectively. Find your own ways to relax: meditation, yoga, listening to music, socializing with loved ones, or simply spending time alone. Practice mindfulness by focusing on the present moment and letting go of anxious thoughts about the future. A positive attitude is a powerful tool for attracting good fortune. Surround yourself with positive people, read inspirational books, watch motivational movies. Believe in your strength and don't let doubts cloud your path to success. Remember that you are Taurus, the sign of stability and perseverance, and you can do anything. On the eve of such a significant period, it is worth thinking about the deeper aspects of your existence and how astrological knowledge can help you to discover yourself and achieve inner harmony. So, May 14, 2025 is not just a date on the calendar. It is an astrological start for Taurus, a powerful impetus for change. But remember, the stars only show the way, and it is up to you to follow it. And this is where spiritual development comes to the fore. Many underestimate this aspect, focusing solely on material things. However, true success, strong and durable, is impossible without inner harmony. Astrology is not just a prediction, it is a powerful tool of self-knowledge. Immerse yourself in the study of your natal horoscope. Find out what planets and aspects influence your personality, your strengths and weaknesses. This will become a compass that will help you make more informed decisions that are in alignment with your true nature. Consider how you can use your talents and abilities not only to achieve your financial goals, but also to serve others. Helping others expands the boundaries of our consciousness and attracts positive energy into our lives. Do charity, volunteer, share your knowledge and experience. This will fill your life with meaning and bring you deep satisfaction. Develop your intuition. Tauruses have a strong connection to nature and the material world. Use this connection to develop your intuition. Meditate, spend time in nature, listen to your inner voice. Trust your sensations and premonitions. This will help you make the right decisions in difficult situations and avoid mistakes. Do not forget about the importance of emotional intelligence. The ability to understand your own and others' emotions is the key to successful relationships and effective interaction with others. Develop your empathy, learn to listen and understand other people. This will help you create a harmonious and supportive environment around you. Remember that spiritual development is a continuous process. Do not stop at what you have achieved. Constantly strive for new knowledge, new experiences, new levels of awareness. Read books, attend seminars, communicate with interesting and wise people. Expand your horizons and develop your inner world. Harmony with yourself and the world around you is the true key to success and prosperity. Use astrological knowledge as a tool for self-discovery, achieving harmony and realizing your potential. Remember that you are the creator of your destiny. But how exactly can you activate this inner power? How can you direct it to achieve what you want? So, we have come to the most interesting thing: how exactly do Taurus activate the energy of success, embedded in this auspicious period, starting from May 14, 2025? What specific actions can attract good luck in career, finances, and personal life? We will talk not just about hopes, but about proven practices that will help you become a magnet for positive change. Let's start with career. Visualization is a powerful tool. Visualize yourself in a new position, receiving well-deserved recognition, successfully completing an important project. Do this regularly, especially before going to bed and in the morning after waking up. Add affirmations such as, "I am a valuable professional, my skills are in demand, I easily achieve my career goals." Repeat them with feeling, believing in each word. To attract money luck, create your own money talisman. It can be a coin, a stone, or any other object that you associate with wealth and prosperity. Charge it with your energy, hold it in your hands, imagine how it fills with golden light, say affirmations related to finances. Money easily comes into my life, I am open to financial opportunities, I manage my finances wisely and effectively. Carry the talisman with you or keep it in a prominent place. Don't forget the power of gratitude. Keep a journal in which you write down at least 3 things you are grateful for each day. It can be big accomplishments or small joys. Gratitude opens doors to new opportunities and attracts positive energy. In your personal life, rituals are also important. Take time for yourself and your loved ones. Organize a romantic dinner, spend the evening for a heartfelt conversation, make a pleasant surprise. Maintain harmony in relationships, express your love and gratitude. Affirmations for personal life can sound like this: I am worthy of love and happiness, my relationship is filled with harmony and mutual understanding, I attract loving and caring people in my life. In addition, clean the space around you. Get rid of unnecessary things that clutter your home and your life. Organize your workplace, create a cozy atmosphere in your bedroom. Cleanliness and order contribute to the inflow of positive energy. Remember that these rituals and affirmations, not a magic pill, but tools that help you tune in to the wave of success and attract favorable events in your life. It is important to act, make efforts and believe in yourself. And, of course, listen to your intuition. But even with the most favorable astrological picture, there may be certain obstacles on the way to success. What exactly are they and how to overcome them? But even with such a powerful astrological picture, Taurus may face certain challenges on the way to financial success, starting May 14, 2025. It is important to understand that planets create opportunities, but the realization of these opportunities depends on your actions and willingness to overcome obstacles. One of the potential risks could be the excessive conservatism inherent in your sign. A desire for stability and an unwillingness to take risks can slow down innovative decisions, especially in areas related to technology and online business, which, as we've already mentioned, will be particularly promising. It is important to learn to see opportunities in change and not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Another danger is overestimating one's own strengths and capabilities. Euphoria from the opening prospects can lead to rash decisions and financial losses. Therefore, even in the period of favorable astrological influences, it is necessary to keep common sense, carefully analyze information and consult with professionals. Also, you should not forget about possible delays and delays related to bureaucracy or legal matters. Saturn, though it brings structure and discipline, can also create obstacles and require patience. Be prepared for things not to go according to plan and be patient and persistent. To minimize the negative impact of these factors, develop a flexible mindset, learn to adapt quickly to changing circumstances, and don't be afraid to seek expert help. Make a clear plan of action, taking into account possible risks and contingency plans. And remember that success is not only luck, but also the result of hard work and proper planning. However, how to make the most of each day of this auspicious period? Are there certain dates when the energies will be particularly strong? So, May 14, 2025 is not just a date on the calendar, it is the starting point for your financial takeoff, dear Taurus. But to make the most of this powerful astrological impulse, you need a clear understanding of the key periods and dates that will shape your monetary reality. The first thing to look out for, the period from mid-May through the end of June 2025. Jupiter, the planet of luck and prosperity, will be in favorable aspect to your sign, opening doors to new opportunities. This time is ideal for launching new projects, seeking investment and expanding your business. Don't miss the moment. The second important period is August through September 2025. Saturn, the planet of structure and responsibility, will be a supportive influence, helping you to consolidate what you've accomplished and build a solid foundation for the future. This is a time for strategic planning, streamlining processes and improving efficiency. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, will also play a role in your financial success. Between October and November 2025, its harmonious position will foster favorable partnerships and lucrative deals. Use your emotional intelligence and diplomatic skills to maximize your results. Uranus, the planet of change and innovation, will continue to push you toward unconventional solutions and the search for new ways of development. Be open to experimentation, don't be afraid to take risks and implement new technologies. This could be the key to your financial breakthrough. Remember that astrology is not a magic wand, but a tool that helps you better understand yourself and the world around you. Use this knowledge to plan your actions, make informed decisions and achieve your goals. But it is one thing to know the theory, and quite another to see how this knowledge is applied in practice. After all, you have to admit, examples from life are much more inspiring than just dry facts. Now let's see how astrological predictions work in real life. Success stories of Taurus people who use star clues to change their destiny are no less inspiring than the predictions themselves. Consider the story of Anna, the owner of a small candy shop. She, like many Tauruses, valued stability and proven methods. But her business was stagnating. After reading an astrological forecast indicating a favorable time to implement new technologies and expand her online presence, Anna decided to make a change. She created a website, started accepting online orders, and even launched a delivery service. The result? Profits tripled and the pastry shop became known far beyond her neighborhood. The lesson from Anna: don't be afraid to take risks and try new things, especially if the stars are on your side. Or the story of Igor, a financial analyst. He's always been disciplined and responsible, but career advancement seemed out of reach. His horoscope, emphasizing the importance of developing emotional intelligence and networking skills, encouraged him to attend communication training. He learned to better understand his co-workers and customers and became more persuasive in negotiations. Soon he was promoted to department head. The moral of Igor's story: develop your strengths and work on your weaknesses, and then success will not be long in coming. Another example is Svetlana, an interior designer. She worked freelance for a long time, but dreamed of having her own studio. The astrological forecast for 2025, especially highlighting the period from the middle of May to the end of June as a time favorable for new beginnings, gave her the necessary impetus. Svetlana made a business plan, found investors and opened her studio. Now her business is thriving. Lesson from Svetlana: believe in your strength and use favorable periods to realize your ambitions. These stories are just a small part of examples of how astrology can help Tauruses achieve success. It is important to remember that the horoscope is not a magic pill, but rather a map that indicates the direction. But to move in this direction, to make decisions and act, it is already your task. And the more consciously you will approach this process, the more chances for success you will have. The influence of celestial bodies on our lives is multifaceted, and we should not forget about the harmony of the inner world. So, Taurus, you stand on the threshold of incredible opportunities. Remember, the stars only show you the direction, but you are the one moving toward the goal. You have tremendous strength, perseverance and talent, which in combination with a favorable arrangement of planets can do real miracles. Do not be afraid to dream big, set ambitious goals and believe in your success. Use this period to unlock your potential, to show initiative and to take bold steps in the direction of your dreams. Develop your strengths, learn new things, and don't rest on your laurels. Remember that success is not an accident, but the result of hard work, belief in yourself and competent use of opportunities. Believe in yourself, Taurus. Believe in your ability to create beautiful things, increase your income and achieve financial independence. You have everything you need for this. Take this period as a chance, as a springboard to new heights. Act, plan, visualize, and you will definitely achieve what you want. Your inner stability is your main trump card. All that remains is to understand how this period will affect your relationships with your loved ones.